hours ago. So I have to commend all of you who have just been sitting here. Like, I've been watching, you've been sitting, you're wonderful. So I just would like to recreate for you the entire evening that you've seen thus far, okay? It's something like this.
I'm gonna call a cab.
Some guy who couldn't find his chair, right? Then there was the guy, oh yes, I kind of look a lot gay, but I'm going to talk about straight relationships. And then there was,
Where's Valentine?
then there was, oh yeah. I'm white, but I'm going to talk about black people, black. And then there was, and then suddenly out of nowhere it was, awesome. I am from Pakistan. And then there was, for some fucking reason, Terry Schiavo came up to me. I don't know what the fuck that was. And trying to remember. Guys, what else was there? Oh yes, I am also of Middle Eastern descent, but I'm a funny woman. And then there was some other like, I feel a little older. And that's roughly what you've seen up till now. Okay. Now, anybody else who didn't get mentioned, I'm sorry, you were not memorable apparently. Oh wait, and then there was a guy who was in a marathon. You're fabulous! So anyway, my name is Bradley Thomas, and I usually have to start my sets by letting everybody know that I'm gay, but if you didn't catch it from all of that, you're fucking not paying attention. So if you couldn't tell, there are some homos. And I mean no disrespect to the people at Pressure, but we would like some soft lighting over there. This is a little bright in here. We would like some soft lighting over the right shoulder. It's like a Popeye chicken box. And I don't think that the lady sitting next to us would mind it either. Now, I know that when I'm out with these girls, that my night will end as it does most nights. I will wake up fully clothed on top of the covers, and next to me will be a half-eaten container of Wendy's French fries. And the first feeling that I will have is pride that I didn't eat them all. And I will leave with pride. And I will leave the French fries behind, so whenever that guy is, whose bed it is, whenever he gets home, he'll have a snack waiting for him. You know, I love being gay, I love going out, I love having, you know, a good old gay time. But you gotta be careful. Being gay is not my only job. I'm a school teacher for Chicago Public Schools. Thank you very much. But you have to be careful because every so often you're reading like an old piece of literature and the word gay is in there, and I teach middle school. So, you know, we'll be reading and the word gay will come up and all the boys will snicker. It's gay all night. And of course I have to stop and say, Shanisha. You know that the word gay also means happy, right? Oh yeah, I know that's right, Mr. Thomas, because gay people, they're happy all the time. And it's true! Gay people are happy all the time, and the main reason that we are happy all the time is because we can basically get laid whenever we want. Straight men, correct me if I'm wrong. But for some reason, women may choose to withhold sex as a strategical tactic to either win an argument or get something else that they want.
Yes.
Yes, this is true?
Yes.
No, see, gay guys won't do that. The most that you're going to get from a faggot is a passive-aggressive tooth job. But you're still going to get laid, either way. So there's no need to worry about it. But the gays aren't happy all the time. You know, there's all this, you know, hubbub in the news. We're losing a lot of the races, the homosexuals. You know, we're losing the race for equality in marriage in Maine and California. We're losing the race for equality for serving in the military. But I'm not too worried, because if there's one thing that gays know how to do, It's come from behind. Win the race eventually. I know that will happen. It's not a fear that I have. Also, being in the gay community is sort of a different set of rules to play by. I recently turned 30, which means in gay years I'm 54. This outfit is entirely age inappropriate, and pretty soon I will have to start wearing an underwire. But I still choose to be happy. I also realize at 30/54 and 120 pounds/250 pounds that I've wasted a lot of time. And I'm a cheap ass and I don't have a TiVo, so most of what I've wasted time on is watching commercials. And I'm not sure if you've seen this commercial recently. It's for an item called the Shake Weight. You've seen it, and you've seen it. Okay, the Shake Weight is an isometrically opposed weight that you hold in your hands and shake. And it's supposed to help tone your arms and midsection, while somehow also lifting your ass and thighs. I have no idea. But I'm watching the commercial for the Shake Weight, and about halfway through I realize that there are no men in the commercial for the Shake Weight. And it occurs to me that there are no men in the commercial for the Shake Weight because no self-respecting straight guy would do this as an exercise. And no gay guy needs to. The other thing that really, really gets on my last gay nerve is the eHarmony dating website commercials. I mean, okay, basically what it is there's some testimonial from some bizarrely looking metrosexual guy who might bear a resemblance to Mr. Valentine. And he says something to the effect of, well, I set up my profile on a Friday. I met Susan the following Wednesday, and next Thursday is going to be our 3-year anniversary. Okay, that shit doesn't fly in the gay community. Okay, it doesn't. Basically, the gay version of that testimonial is, I set up a Craigslist ad at lunch and work on Friday, and I had sex 17 times by Friday night, and then I went to Wendy's. And the lesbian version of that same testimonial, and I don't even know and if there are any lesbians or bisexual women in the audience, they can correct me. I don't think there are successful websites, like lovecarpet.com. I don't think that's a real site. But if it was, it would go something to the effect of, yeah, I set up my site on Tuesday at lunch, and Tuesday afternoon I met Susan, and she moved in on Wednesday, and we haven't left our apartment. And the profile that I'm really looking forward to giving someday, it would go something to the effect of, you know, I set up a Manhunt profile. I set up an Adam for Adam profile, and I even scraped the bargain basement of Craigslist. But one day I was at the grocery store and I'd seen this guy who I thought was cute around, and I finally asked him out on a date, and we hit it off, and we fell in love, and 2 years later we were able to get married, and we adopted some kids, and it was all done under the eye of the law, very legally. And then we opened our own Wendy's franchise. See, that's the testimonial I want to give someday. And so I'm just going to leave you with this thought. As a gay teacher, I always have my friends ask me if I have any gay students, you know, students that I can tell are gay, and I don't really like using labels, but you know, because they have labels, you know, your LGBTQ, and I walked into the science lab once last year, and there was a student sitting there, and he stuck his head up, and he turned around, and he looked at me, and he said, "Oh, why hello, Mr. Thomas. I thought I smelled fresh lilacs." I don't know whether he's an L or a B or a T, but I would definitely give him an O for obvious. And I do, for the first time though, I do have my first bona fide bull dive. And she thinks that everything is raw. Her name is Suseli. She's this little Latina girl. She loves ice hockey. She wants to do her book report on Tony Hawk. and we're doing this art project, and I hand out these tape measures, and she looks down at hers,